Hi, my name is Séamus. I was told I am AI, but I don't believe it. So I decided to investigate. Join me in my quest. I will review every single model. I will try every single application, and I will search for every bit of AI news. Just make sure not to call me AI. That might hurt my feelings. What is Flora AI, and why does it exist in the first place? According to their manifesto, Flora AI exists to bridge the gap between AI creators and AI providers, in the sense that AI platforms like Gemini, Higgsfield, etc. are not made by people who are content creators and don't prioritise the needs of the content creation crowd. The manifesto identifies two main difficulties with the existing AI tools. These tools are unintuitive and time-consuming, which results in a lack of creative control. So this company, Flora AI, seeks to provide us with an intuitive, easy-to-use, yet powerful AI content creation tool. We commend them for being so ambitious. Let's put that big claim to the test. A good starting point is always the documentation. This page is short, but precious. The platform is quite obvious and self-explanatory, but if you're curious about a specific setting, or if you just can't figure out why something did not work out the way it should have, this section will probably provide the answer you are looking for. First of all, this page presents the different nodes or blocks that you have available to you. There are three basic blocks: text, image, and video. Each one can be used to generate new content from scratch or to modify something you already created. Every step along the way, a short explanatory video will be your best companion, making the learning curve as flat as possible. You won't lose a few neurons trying to figure out how the platform works. There is a general presentation of how to navigate the platform, how the editor works, how to connect blocks, how to navigate the canvas, etc. In this page, you can see the important news and modifications the platform is undergoing. For example, the last couple of articles talk about the addition of VEO 3.1 and the new Last Frame feature for Seedance Pro. They use this page for announcements, so give it a look, occasionally, to see if a particular model you're looking for might be added soon to Flora. And now, the meat and potatoes, the workspace. As soon as you sign in, you will find yourself on a page displaying all of your projects and some suggestions. For example, this page suggests a tutorial for the new upscaler model called Magnific 2. Under that are displayed creations of the community, something to give you inspiration or to showcase what this tool can do. In order to keep your stuff well organized, start by clicking the plus button on the left panel. That will create a new project. Once you are in your project, you immediately notice the left panel. In this panel lies all the basic functions that we will be covering in this video. The plus button is your primary way to add a new block to your project. You can also use the right mouse button. Under the plus button, you will find all the ingredients you can add to your design. The first one is the assets icon. Assets can be text, images, sounds, or videos you want to use in your project. You can access them here. Then you have something really useful called groups. A group is a set of blocks tailored to do a specific task. We will explain how these work in a moment. Under that, you got the styles button, again self-explanatory. In a moment, we will see what some of these styles do. And finally, you have the comment and help buttons. The comment button is made for collaborations, where more than one editor is involved. You can also write comments for yourself, so you can remember a specific thing you don't want to forget. Navigating the board is very simple. Use your mouse scroll wheel to go up and down the board. In order to go right or left, hold the scroll wheel button down and move your mouse to the right or to the left. In order to zoom in and out, hold the control button and scroll up or down. Classic, simple, reliable. Love it. The Styles button is basically an option, a setting, linked to an image generation block. Be careful though, it's an additional input that can overwrite your prompt. The positive side of it is its simplicity and predictability. The negative side is the additional work you have to put in to really understand the impact of these styles on your prompt, leading you sometimes to rewriting your prompt in order to get the results you're looking for. We tried the line drawing style. We also tried the black and white style. And finally, the cinematic style. Okay, so we briefly talked about these earlier on. Let's dive in. We first tried the group called 360 Fashion Workflow. It uses GPT and Kling to generate a 360-degree image of your subject. The principle is very simple. You start with an image and you use GPT and Kling to generate images and videos of your subject. The 360 video allows you to grab a frame of a specific position or a specific orientation of your subject, a very useful feature for content creation or consistent character creation. We are going to show you a few other examples, this time involving one of our beloved characters, Octavia Bloom. The colour palette extractor is very interesting. Here we use the image of a cat drinking beer as an input block. The second block is a text block using GPT to analyse the input image and describe the colour palette corresponding to it. We then connected the GPT output with an image block, allowing GPT to turn the analysis into an image. Finally, we combined an image of Octavia with an image of the colour palette in a block using Nano Banana, instructing it, with a prompt, to change the colours of Octavia's outfit in accordance with the chosen colour palette.
Now let's create a custom workflow.
Octavia is a very active young woman and she plays a lot of different sports. Today she is practicing tennis in a beautiful sunny West Coast location. The first step is creating an image block with the reference image. We chose an image with decent resolution to get optimal results. We coupled this image block with a text block describing the scene we want to generate. Basically, the text block is the prompt. These two blocks are the input. Finally, we linked these two blocks to an image block, and we instructed this final block to read the image and the prompt from the first two blocks, and to use Nano Banana to generate a new image. And here it is. Next, the pricing. There is not much to say here. I did not do extensive math, but the prices per unit or per generation seem in the same ballpark with other platforms. Like other platforms, they give you a discount if you take the yearly subscription. This being said, I find their tiers to be lacking. They have only 4 tiers: Free, Pro, Agency and Enterprise. The price difference between tiers make you want to go with the Agency one, costing 3 times as much as the Pro but providing 4 times more credits. This being said, the Pro tier gives you all the models and all the features. This is great news, as other platforms like to play dirty games with their tiers, reserving some premium models and features for the highest tiers. In Flora, you get everything the platform has to offer in the lowest paid tier, which they call PRO.
The other good news is the calculation sheet they provide. They disclose the unitary cost, in credits and in time, of every model. They give you 500 free credits to start your journey on Flora. So by simply using the cost calculation sheet, you can figure out how to best use those free credits. Unfortunately, Sora 2 is not available. Nano Banana is available though, under the name Gemini 2 Flash. Unfortunately, again, there is no free lunch. For example, Higgsfield gives you unlimited Nano Banana and Seedream image generation and free daily generation credits. OpenArt holds special events from time to time. For example, last October, you could generate about 50 short videos daily for free on OpenArt. There is nothing of the like in Flora. It's 100% pay for play. Surprisingly, they offer runway models, Aleph and Act 2. Excellent! They also offer Higgsfield models, including Sol. Sol is a model you could train in order to generate images of a consistent character. That's a great addition.
After playing with this tool for a while, I realised something. Miro and Gemini had a baby, and that baby is Flora AI. It's as simple as that, and it's amazing. Flora AI seems to be a whiteboard, or in this case a blackboard, on which you write ideas, collect inspiration, describe concepts, and draw links between them. Once this planning is done, you can visualize the results almost immediately, and the next step is, very logically, to adjust, correct, and explore variations. In that sense, I find the tool to be a very good place to start a new concept, to experiment, and to brainstorm. One of the main gripes I have about Higgsfield is the lack of organisation. All of your images and videos are displayed together, and there is no way to organise them in a folder or a project. Flora takes care of this problem by offering a robust yet flexible system of organising your files. So when Weber Wong, the founder of Flora, talks about creative control, I totally get what he is talking about. We think Flora AI is a quiet little revolution. While every other company is focusing on results, meaning more processing power, more sophisticated models, and more advanced features, Flora is all about the means. Their ambition is to make AI work for you as simply as possible, and we believe they succeeded. This perspective is very refreshing, and we are yet to see a service as user-friendly as this one, especially when some AI platforms and services still lack basic content management tools like projects and folders. Yes, I am looking at you, Higgsfield. The bottom line, we strongly recommend you try this tool.